Tim Cook is an American business executive known for being the Chief Executive Officer of Apple. He is also a developer and industrial engineer. Cook was previously the Chief Operating Officer of Apple Incorporated and has served in various designations of the company. He also serves on the board of Nike. The famous billionaire is Duke University's trustee and is also on the board of the National Football Foundation. His ethnicity is white and his zodiac sign is Scorpio. In 2014, Tim Cook publicly came out as gay by stating in an editorial for the Bloomberg Business, "I am proud to be a gay and consider being gay among the greatest gifts that God has given me." Tim has done activism work for various charities since March 2015. Cook stated that he was planning to donate his fortune to charity. In today's video, we will be taking a look at Tim Cook's short biography, career, personal life, today's net worth, age, height, weight, and more facts. Well, if you are ready, let's start. Timothy Donald Cook was born on November 1st, 1960, in Mobile, Alabama, to his parents Geraldine Cook and Donald Cook. He is currently 60 years old and resides in Palo Alto, California, United States. He was raised in nearby Robertsdale. He completed his schooling at Robertsdale High School and earned his Bachelor's of Science degree in Industrial Engineering from 1982 from Auburn University. In 1988, Cook earned his MBA degree from the Fuqua School of Business of Duke University. After completing his college, Tim Cook joined IBM in 1982, during what time he became the company's Director of North American Fulfillment. At the same time, he also became a Fuqua Scholar. He left the company in 1994. In 1994, Tim Cook joined Intelligent Electronics and went on to become its Chief Operating Officer. He was with the company until 1998. Then in 1998, Cook joined Compaq as its Vice President for Corporate Materials. However, he remained with Compaq for only 6 months. After leaving Compaq, Cook joined Apple Incorporated after he was asked to join the company by Steve Jobs. He joined as the Worldwide Operations Senior Vice President. He replaced warehouses and factories with contract manufacturers. Following that, Cook became the Chief Executive of Lead Operations. Steve Jobs asked Cook to join Apple in 1998. Cook recalled the story in a commencement speech at Auburn University. Any purely rational consideration of cost and benefits lined up in Compaq's favor, and the people who knew me best advised me to stay at Compaq. On that day, early in 1998, I listened to my intuition, not the left side of my brain, or for that matter, even the people who knew me best. No more than 5 minutes into my initial interview with Steve, I wanted to throw caution and logic to the wind and join Apple. My intuition already knew that joining Apple was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to work for the creative genius and be on the executive team that could resurrect a great American company. He was responsible for most of the daily operations of Apple. In the absence of Steve Jobs, he used to handle many important tasks of the company. In August 2011, Cook became the Chief Executive Officer of the company after the post got vacated by Jobs. In his tenure with Apple, he has made several changes in the company and has taken several important decisions. Additionally, he also sits on the board of directors of Nike as well as the National Football Foundation. Cook, who became CEO in 2011, had previously served as Apple's Chief Operating Officer under Steve Jobs. Tim Cook joined Apple in 1998, having worked briefly at PC maker Compaq and for 12 years at IBM. Cook owns about 3.3 million shares of Apple, far less than a 1% stake. He's sold hundreds of millions of dollars worth of shares over the years. Since 2005, he has also served as a board member of the shoe and athletic apparel firm Nike. Apple CEO Tim Cook leads the first company in the world to become worth $1 trillion. Apple is now worth nearly $2 trillion, and according to calculations by the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, Cook himself has officially reached billionaire status. But Cook is a lot less wealthy than leaders of other, less revenue-generating corporations. Whilst he's now a billionaire, tech CEOs like Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg and Oracle's Larry Ellison are worth tens of billions, mainly because they are the founders of the companies that they run. Cook, who is the son of a shipyard worker and a pharmacy employee, has said he's not motivated by money, and that shows through in what we know about the private CEO's habits. Cook's wealth derives from his Apple salary, the number of shares he holds in the company, and the proceeds he's made from share sales. He reportedly spends most of his time at the office and lives in a Palo Alto home that's worth less than 75% of the town's median home value. Between 2011, when he was named CEO, and 2020, Tim earned $963.5 million in total compensation from Apple. Outside of normal compensation, in an average year, Tim benefits from roughly $500,000 worth of personal security expenses paid for by Apple. He is also required to fly for all personal and business travel. Those flight costs come to around $315,000 per year. Apple's peak market cap under former CEO, founder Steve Jobs was $350 billion. When Tim was appointed CEO in 2011, many questioned how he could outperform his genius predecessor. Fast forward to August 2020, Apple's market cap of nearly $2 trillion. Tim has stated he plans to give most of his fortune away before he dies, and has already donated tens of millions to various charities. Tim Cook has been an impactful person, and hence his role is very instrumental in the development of society and technology. In 2011, Tim was named in Forbes magazine's World's Most Powerful People, and was named as one of the highest paid CEOs among large publicly traded companies in 2012. With his salary being amounted to around $90,000, Tim stands as one of the richest CEOs in the world. Tim has been active in philanthropic works too. In 2015, he had announced that after paying for his nephew's education, he would donate the rest of his income to philanthropic projects. Where his personal life is concerned, Tim Cook is openly gay. He is known to maintain a very private life and also supports LGBT rights. He is a fitness enthusiast and prefers going to the gymnasium. He also likes cycling and hiking. He is a philanthropist, and under his leadership, Apple has made many donations to various charities. In 2015, Cook announced that he would be donating his entire stock worth $665 million to charity. The CEO explained that he's been open about his sexuality for years and that many employees at Apple already knew this information about him. He said, "So if hearing that the CEO of Apple is gay can help someone struggling to come to terms with who he or she is, or bring comfort to anyone who feels alone, or inspire people to insist on their equality, then it's worth the trade-off with my own privacy." Tim Cook's car collection includes an Aston Martin DB9 with the price of $135,000, an Aston Martin DB4 GT worth $6 million, a Ford GT worth $500,000, Lamborghini Aventador SVJ worth $574,000, Aston Martin Vanquish worth $295,000, Aston Martin Valhalla, price $1.3 million, Lamborghini Miura, price $3.2 million. In 2015, Tim Cook won the Visibility Award from the Human Rights Campaign. He was named as the world's greatest leader in 2015 by Fortune magazine. In the same year, he became an inductee of Alabama Academy of Honor. In 2014, he was named as Person of the Year by the Financial Times. He is the recipient of the Ripple of Change Award in 2015 as well. That's all about Tim Cook. If you liked the video, then don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Till our next video, stay safe and healthy.